when you go to nutritiondialogues.org, this is your homepage. Here you have links to the different key aspects of the website, key also to some of the guidance resources that have been produced. From here, you can also access the links to the training sessions where you can sign up. If we go further, we see the announcements that are already coming up from the different dialogues across the world. We also have some news and some blogs that we're producing and that you are welcome to share in your own social media, in your own networks. You can use this content to promote the dialogues as well. You also have some space to join the mailing list to receive the news from the program. And at the end, you can see the partners, and you'll see that the mobilizing partners will continue to grow as we engage with more organizations. So this is our homepage. And to be able to access all the features of the portal, it is very important that you do register. If you click on login, you will see the information that you need to submit to register and to create your own profile. So when you hear people talk about registering as a convener, this is what we mean. You click on login, this page opens up and you see the different type of information that you need to submit. Nothing out of the ordinary. We've all done it a million times. What you will notice is different is that it does not ask you for a password. That is because we don't want you to have to remember another password. We have so many already. So instead, every time you log in, the portal will send you a code to your email. You copy that code, you paste it in the portal, and you can access your profile. So the only difference from our typical websites we use every day is that you don't need a password, which is a good difference, really. So after you have completed this form, you are then able to log in. And once you do it, this is what shows up. This is your profile. You have a welcome page and some links to the key resources you can access. And I highly encourage you to explore the guidance resources page. We have worked hard to create detailed guidance for every step of the process in English, French, and Spanish. So when you are going through the portal, please do look at the guidance. We would also love to hear your feedback on what was most helpful, and if there is anything else that is not covered in the guidance that you would like us to give you more information on. From the profile page, you can also go to the announcements page. So when you're in a stage in your planning where you already know the details of the first dialogue that you're going to convene, you should announce it. Why is it important to announce? I would say two main reasons. The first one is to give visibility to your work. So if you are planning with your teams, you're working hard, you're engaging with partners and your local stakeholders. If it's not in the portal, no one else is seeing it. And you want everyone to see the work that you're doing. So please do announce it to give visibility and also to inspire others across the world, just like the colleagues from Indonesia, Bangladesh, Nepal, Malawi, etc., are inspiring us by announcing their dialogues. We want you to do the same. So how do you do that? You click on either stakeholder dialogues or children's workshops, depending on what you are planning. And the page for you to create the announcement comes up. You click on announce stakeholder dialogue, and you'll see that you have information that is mandatory and other is optional. So what you really need to submit here is just the key aspects of the dialogue, the title, who are the conveners, when does it start, when does it end, what is the geographic scope, is it at the local level, national level, regional level maybe. You can include the location and the map updates and creates a pin exactly where your dialogue is going to be held. If you wish to include a brief description of the topics and the processes that you follow in the dialogue. And at the end, you also have to include a contact email for the event. And then you can either save as draft and come back to it later, or just announce it. So this is it really. As you see, some information is mandatory. Others, if you have time and interest, you can also include the optional information, but it's not a lot of detail that you need to create your announcement. And I would also like to show you what does an announcement actually look like. So let's see from colleagues who have already done it. This is the list of announcements. You'll see that we have children's workshops in green, stakeholder dialogues in blue. And let's look at the example from Nepal. When we open it, we can see here the information that the colleagues submitted for their announcement, which is, as I said, a great way to give visibility to the work that is happening at national level. And as David was explaining at the start, the Nepal colleagues have already taken the next step, which is to submit their feedback form. And I want to highlight again, there is very detailed guidance on how to fill your feedback form. So please do have a look at that as you are planning your dialogue so that you know exactly what type of information you will need to submit at the end of the dialogue. And this is what it looks like. This is a completed feedback form from our colleagues in Nepal. They've also included some pictures, and you can see the different sections. I won't go into too much detail now, but if you have any questions, we are here to support. And you can see it's not a lot of information. It's just a good quality summary of what happened. And then at the end, there's also space for pictures. Everyone likes a good picture. So there's space for that as well. So just wanted to share these key aspects of the portal. I hope it helps. And please do remember that you also have a help desk that is available. You can use it in the portal, and you can email info@nutritiondialogues.org, use the help desk, and we are happy to support you. And we can promise a very quick reply to your needs. So please do use this help desk as you wish.